I didn't want to continue to rise in the IT world. Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Eugene Day. Today I'm thinking about where I am in my layoff career journey. I'm not calling it a job search at the moment because I haven't been searching for jobs. I am reviewing job boards, of course. I'm looking at things that are available, but I haven't applied to anything since the beginning of my job search. And I'm thinking that that's not the direction I want to go right now. I don't want to just find a job, even a good job that I'm qualified for and interested in, simply because I feel like I should have a job. Instead, I am looking for something different. I had already decided long before I was laid off, long before I was even thinking about the possibility of a layoff, that my next job was going to be different. My next career was going to be different. I didn't want to continue to rise in the IT world. And the reason for that is that as a director in the IT space at a hospital, I found that way more of my job than I liked was associated with managing the tech stack, managing how data gets from one computer to another computer, and which software bundles we would purchase and deploy in order to make that happen smoothly. And that's not interesting to me. I don't care how data gets from one computer to another computer. I'm perfectly capable of managing those projects and of evaluating it and of deploying software in the context of a large organization, but I don't enjoy it. It's not interesting to me. What's interesting to me is using sophisticated tools to understand how complex systems work and to identify promising improvements for those systems that we can then bring into the real world and make a difference for, in the case of a hospital, the patients, in the case of an airport, the passengers or the cargo. How do we make a difference for the people that use a system, that need a system, in order to improve their lives and improve the system? And that includes the profitability of that system. I'm very interested in how process and policy intersect with strategy to make for systems which deliver their value to everyone involved, from the people that need that system in order to get their health care, for example, to the people that work in the system in order to do their jobs well, to the shareholders of a company that expect to profit from that organization's endeavors. And so I had decided that my next position was going to be in operations again. When I was working with the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, I really, really loved being in the performance improvement department and deploying sophisticated analytical tools to understand how the system worked and how to improve the system and to make lives better for the children and families that needed to get care there. I loved that job. So I wanted to find a way to do more of that. And it just so happens that around the same time as I was laid off, I have had a couple of organizations that I've done some consulting work in the past with reach out to me to do more or to take on a new area of responsibility. And so I think I'm just going to try to be an entrepreneur for a while. And I'm not going to search for a job right now. I started my own company now, and I am going to use that to focus on what I'm really good at. I am a world renowned expert in applying discrete event simulation to hospital improvement systems, and find a way to market myself and function as a specialist in that area full time. And if I make less money, then I make less money. I'm not so much interested in that as I am interested in having a job where I really care about the whole job. I really care about everything I'm doing in service of an organization that is going to make lives better. And so that's what I'm going to do for now. I am open to hearing about a dream job. I would be open to being the director of performance improvement at a hospital somewhere. But fundamentally, I think it's time for me to concentrate on what I trained myself to do from the beginning, which is apply these tools and improve systems that matter for people and for communities. And convincing myself that I can do that and make a living at that has been hard, but that's not a reason not to do it. That's a reason to try as hard as I can to do it. I'm scared. I'm scared of what this means for me. I'm scared that I won't be able to make a living doing it. I'm scared that there are aspects of it that are going to be too hard or too confusing. But that's not a good reason to not try. Great things aren't easy. And taking the easy way out in life is not something that I am accustomed to and not something that I am interested in becoming accustomed to. I try to focus my life around working hard towards achievable, measurable goals. And being goal oriented, I think, lends itself well to being an entrepreneur. I have a good start in front of me, set up for me, and I am eager to pursue it tenaciously. Will I fail? Maybe. Does success look like wild riches? No. But I think that I can be happy doing it. And that's something that I haven't been professionally, I think, for a while. I was content, but I wasn't feeling motivated and engaged. And being an entrepreneur in the space of improving hospitals, I think I can be engaged there in a way that is better for me. So that's where I am today. I'm a little scared, but I'm moving forward. YouTube thinks you're going to like this. I would love it if you would like and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye.